Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, showing your girl some love. Today we have something very special as usual. We're going to be talking about coconut fragrances today. It is still summer. It is still warm. It's a little windy out here today, but it's still pretty much about 80 degrees where I am. Summer is not over yet until September. So we're going to continue on with these tropical fragrances. Some you can like even wear on into the fall. You know, just until the fall starts. So please continue to watch, like, subscribe, turn on those notification bells, follow me on Instagram as well. You know, I love having you all over here. I love the engagement and I enjoy talking about fragrances. Excuse the wind if it seems to be a little windy, but better outside than inside, right? All right, so the very first one we're going to talk about, I have a lot of beautiful coconut fragrances. Coconut is like a beautiful note that I absolutely love in fragrances, and I love coconut meat. I love the coconut water, like all things coconut, coconut lotion, I absolutely love. So the very first one we're going to talk about today, and this was in like a little mini haul, and I put it in a video on my last video, and this is a new fragrance, and this is by the house of Memoirs of a Perfume Collector, and this is Tales from Zanzibar. Y'all, you guys already know how I feel about this fragrance. If you don't know, I absolutely love it. It's stunning. There's a beautiful note of coconut. There's lime. It's gorgeous. It smells a little boozy to me as well. There's ambergris in here. There's some oud in here, but you can't smell the oud at all. But there's basically lime, coconut, candied fruits, oud. You can really smell the ambergris in here and vanilla. I already told you it's similar to, it's like an amped up Malibu and Malibu I love, but y'all, this is Malibu on steroids with that ambergris note and, you know, a little bit more lime, but absolutely love this fragrance. You guys, you have to smell this. If you love the note of coconut and lime, if you love Malibu, then you really have to get your nose on this fragrance, y'all. Let me back away a little bit from the camera, but I absolutely love this, and this is Tales from Zanzibar by the house of Memoirs of a Perfumer. So the next one we're going to talk about is one that everybody loves, and this is by the house of Dolce & Gabbana. I get tons of compliments on this, and this one is Dolce Garden. Pretty much this is a creamy coconut, vanilla, frangipani. I think there's ylang ylang in here as well. But yeah, this fragrance is a lifer for me. If I ran out of this, that's how good it is. I would definitely buy it again. You can wear this fragrance 365 days a year, 24/7. It's like all occasions. Dress it up, dress it down. The performance on this, depending on how you spray, can be great, okay? I get 12 hours out of this if I spray it about 15 or 20 times, and so many compliments, and I love this fragrance. But it's just like a creamy coconut with a little bit of frangipani and ylang ylang. It's not screeching, it's not in your face like a lot of frangipani and ylang ylang fragrances are for the summer, like holidays, but this one is really smooth, sophisticated, and just very creamy and elevated, y'all. But Dolce Garden, get your nose on this if you love a note of coconut. I mean, all of these fragrances today you guys are gonna have to get your nose on, because if they weren't great, I really would not bring them to you all. They would be in a declutter or they would be gone already. So the next one is this is probably the least one that I like out of all the coconut fragrances I'm going to be talking about today, and this is by the house of Siash, only because, and y'all know this gorgeous bottle, you know, I literally bought this fragrance for the bottle. The reviews were okay, but I wanted to test out the coconut in here. This has coconut, there's cardamom, there's vanilla, there's sandalwood in here, and this is by the house of Siash. This is the Mickey Mouse. This, to me, the cardamom in here smells fuzzy, smells a little bit coconutty. It has less coconut than all of the fragrances that we'll be talking about today, but it gives me soap vibes. It's very soapy, very clean. The cardamom is very light, the coconut is very light in here. So if you don't like a heavy coconut, maybe this is something that you'd probably like. But it's a very clean, linen, soapy type fragrance. And it's nice, but but am I in love with it? No, I'm not. But I do like it when I want to feel clean and just fresh. This is a great fragrance if you work in the hospital, this is not offensive, if you're just in a setting to where maybe there's children, you know, maybe there's babies or something. This is something that you could wear because it basically smells a little soapy fresh, okay? And this is by the House of Siash, and this is Mickey Mouse. Stunning bottle though, right? The next one I absolutely love, and this is by the House of Kayali, and this is Utopia. All of these fragrances, you guys, you can take on vacation with you, like a tropical island or somewhere where there's like tons of sun. So this is Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21. Stunning fragrance. You get some magnolia, you get coconut, you get vanilla in here, I absolutely love this fragrance, but you get pear blossom, lemon, jasmine, like all of that. It's so addicting to smell. It's like a powdery, sweet, coconutty, almost like the coconut strips or the dried coconut with a little bit of powdered sugar on them, with like toss some lemon on there, or like a dash of lemon, but some sweetness. This is a very sweet coconut. You do get the jasmine, the beautiful magnolia. It's a stunning coconut fragrance. This is a lifer for me as well. The performance on this is 8 to 12 hours. You guys, I judge performance based on basically my work day, and I sniff myself all throughout my shift so that I know how well the performance is on the fragrance, the longevity, like all of that, you know. So I really pay attention when I'm at work and I wear these fragrances. But Utopia is gorgeous. If you like more of a sweeter coconut, get your nose on this one, Kayali's Utopia. So the next one is by the House of Tiziana Terenzi. Stunning bottle, and this is Orza. In Orza, there's coconut, there's caramel, there's apple, there's some candied fruits in here, there's some vanilla. Love, love, love Orza. Juicy, coconutty, warm. You know, you get that caramel sweetness, but you really get that green apple, like a powdery green apple in here. Love this fragrance. Amazing performance. Beast mode. If I ran out of this one, I would definitely purchase it again. But yeah, I love this. This is definitely like a dress up upscale fragrance. I would wear this you know, to a day party, or maybe like a beach party, something where you have to dress up and it's maybe themed, maybe a winery on a hot summer day. But I absolutely love Orza by the House of Tiziana Terenzi. Performance is beast. Amazing. Bottle is stunning. Y'all, it's gorgeous. Okay, get your nose on Orza. And I didn't pay full price for that. I think I got like 25 or 30% off. I purchased that like 2 years ago at So Avant-Garde. The next one is one that I absolutely love as well, and this is by the House of Fragrance Du Bois, and this is Santal Complete. This is definitely a unisex. Oh, by the way, Orza is very feminine. All the ones that we spoke about, aside from Tales from Zanzibar, are pretty much feminine fragrances. Tales from Zanzibar is definitely unisex. Santal Complete is definitely a unisex fragrance. In here you get a spicy coconut, there's black pepper in here, there's coconut, let's see, there's also lemon in here, but you don't get a heavy lemon. It's really like a watery lemon, but you get the coconut and the black pepper, and I absolutely love this fragrance. A lot of people complain about the longevity on here. I get a good 6 to 8 hours out of Santal Complete, and yeah, it works for me. If I need longer than that, or if I'm going out for the night, I'll carry a decant. But I do love the black pepper mixed with a coconut in here. It's really creamy, it's sophisticated, it's smooth, but I like that black pepper mixed with that coconut, and the vanilla in here as well. But it's a really creamy, kind of fuzzy, warm fragrance with coconut in here. Love it. Get your nose on it. Like I said, it lasts for me. I have no complaints about this fragrance. The next one is by the House of Mystery Modernmark, and this is Denmark. Denmark's fragrance over in Amsterdam. Absocute, y'all. Absocute is very unisex, but I love the sweetness of Absocute. It's really good, y'all. But it's very unisex. So you get the coconut, you get lemon, you get vanilla, you get some sandalwood in here, and you also get some tonka bean and some bergamot. The bergamot is very bright in here. The vanilla, you really get that vanilla in here, but this slightly leans, I think because of the tonka and the bergamot in here. I'm not going to say it leans masculine, but it's definitely a unisex fragrance, but it's a very striking, beautiful coconut with the bergamot in here and the lemon. It's gorgeous, y'all. Definitely a transitional fragrance, maybe spring, summer, fall, maybe even winter if you want to smell bright, because of the bergamot, the tonka, and the lemon and the coconut in here. It kind of carries, it's beast mode, y'all. So this will carry on into the cooler months if you still want to be uplifted and smell very bright, y'all. This is Absocute. Men especially, you guys are so concerned about wearing coconut, you have to get your nose on this fragrance, Absocute by the house of Mystery Modern Mark. So the next one is Coconut Fizz. In Coconut Fizz, you have some watery fruits, and this is by the house of Guerlain, Aqua Allegoria line to be exact. A lot of people complain that these fragrances don't have longevity or great performance. This one is very fresh, it's very clean. You get a very airy coconut, you get a vanilla, you get some, let's see, some, not jasmine tea, sorry, but it smells like a little bit of tea. But you get some freesia, bergamot, coconut, and some vanilla. There's some other notes in here as well, but pretty much the gist of this fragrance, you get a really clean, airy coconut scent. Non-offensive, you know, may last about 4 hours. I have some other Aqua Allegorias that last about 6 to 8 hours. My Mandarin Basilic to be exact, and a couple of other ones. Pamplaloon lasts me a long time. But this one, I'm gonna give it to you guys. This one will only last me, even when I spray heavy, because it's very airy, light. It'll last me about 4 hours, but it's a very clean, coconut fragrance, almost clean but not soapy like the house of Siash, the Mickey Mouse. But actually I love this one more than the Mickey Mouse from the house of Siash. But get your nose on this if you want a light, clean, airy coconut fragrance that is very non-offensive, y'all. Coconut Fizz. I heard this may be discontinued, I'm not sure, by the house of Guerlain Aqua Allegoria's line. So the next one is one that I absolutely love, and this is Alien the Intense, y'all. This is a very, it has that alien DNA, okay? I smelled the original Alien Goddess, but this is the Intense. It has jasmine, jasmine tea. There's a bourbon vanilla in here. There's a coconut. It almost smells like it has ylang ylang in here as well, but it doesn't list it because it's very bright, but it's very sweet. It's very powdery. Y'all, I absolutely love this fragrance. I'm so mad that I didn't get a 90 ml bottle. I think this is a 60 ml bottle. And look, it's already like right here, y'all. You see that? Yeah, I love this fragrance. This is Alien Goddess Intense. Get your nose on it. But like I said, it has that jasmine, not a heady jasmine, a very beautiful jasmine, but it's sweetened up by the vanilla, the coconut, the powderiness, the brightness of the fragrance. It's gorgeous. Get your nose on this one. Alien Goddess Intense, y'all. So the next one is, let's see. This is, I always forget the name of this fragrance, but this is Tresor La Nuit Nude, okay? So in here you have a beautiful note of, it's very bright, very powdery and creamy. You get the rose, the coconut, the bergamot, the vanilla. This is just a gorgeous fragrance, you guys. Tresor La Nuit Nude. There's so many names in this fragrance. I always like twist them, or you know, they're backwards. But y'all, the rose in here, the coconut, it's a really pretty rose. But the rose, the coconut, the bergamot, it's gorgeous in here. So get your nose on this fragrance. Hi neighbor. So but anyway, beautiful, stunning bottle. Tresor La Nuit Nude. Okay, beautiful fragrance, very feminine. For me, I wore that. I haven't worn it. I wore it once this summer. I have not worn it a lot, but I wore it one time and it did last me at least about 6 hours that I can remember. But I'm gonna wear that some more before the summer has ended, because I miss it. And this next one that I'm going to be talking about as well, and this is a Soliel Cristal. There's a beautiful note of coconut. There's some citruses. There's some frangipani in here. I think there's apricot in here also. Look at this bottle. But this is Lancome Soleil Cristal. This fragrance smells very nectarous to me. It just smells like sweet, watery, juicy, coconutty nectar with some bright fruity notes on top. But the last time that I did wear this, I'm gonna really set aside this one because I wore them a lot last summer, but I haven't really paid too much attention to them this summer. I've been really focused on like a lot of independent houses, indie houses, niche fragrance houses, and I've been neglecting my designer fragrance houses, y'all, especially the ones with a beautiful note of coconut. So this one is juicy, like I said, nectarous. You get those bright yellow fruits in here. You get the beautiful coconut, some vanilla in here as well. But I absolutely love it. Some bergamot, some mandarin, some orange in here. It's gorgeous, y'all. I get multiple compliments on this when I did wear it. So get your nose on this. And this is Lancome's Soleil Cristal. But these two, people say they smell alike. Look at the bottles, y'all. Gorgeous. Just like, they look like effervescent fragrances, and they really are, but this one's more of nectarous and juicy, but the rose in here makes this one a little more effervescent. But y'all, these are gorgeous bottles. Look at that in the light. Gorgeous. So these two, people say, smell similar. I think they smell different because of the rose and the Nuit Nude, but I think they smell different. But they both, of course, smell like coconut, like bright coconut fragrances. So the next one we have is Tom Ford. Everybody loves this fragrance, and this is Tom Ford's Soliel Blanc. You get coconut, pink pepper, pistachio. You get some tuberose in here. But it's beautiful, it's creamy. If you go on vacation, the next time I do go on a summery warm vacation, I'm definitely taking Tom Ford's Soliel Blanc. But this is more like a creamy, nutty coconut. That pink pepper adds a little bit of spice to it. Definitely unisex, but absolutely, I love it, you know? I don't wear it often. You can wear this one into the fall winter as well, because that creaminess makes it a little heavier, and just kind of, you know, gives it depth to where you can wear it in the cooler weather as well. And that's Tom Ford Soliel Blanc. So the next one we have is one by a black perfumer, and this is Kirk Elliott. Love this fragrance. This is definitely unisex. The performance on this one is amazing. It's about 8 to 10 hours. I sprayed it about maybe 8 times. You don't have to spray heavy with this, but there's a beautiful note of coconut in here. There's lime, it's creamy, like by the house of Kirk Elliott. This is Sensational, by the way. I love this one the most. He has Camille, I think the other one is EKJ or EKJ, but Sensational is my favorite by this house. Go follow him on Instagram. Like I said, it's Kirk Elliott, and this is Sensational. But y'all, in here you get black pepper, honey, coconut, but it smells like a milky, creamy coconut. And y'all, this fragrance is definitely a must. Very affordable for the most part, you know. He always has his 25% off sales, so try to catch it on sale. But I love this by the house of Kirk Elliott. Definitely unisex. Men, get your nose on this fragrance. I wear this as well. There's not too much sweetness to this fragrance, but you get a really like a raw coconut, like the coconut meat. The black pepper, the honeysuckle doesn't make it sweet as in like all the juicy couture fragrances, but it just gives it like a hint of a tad bit of sweetness, but not much sweetness at all. It just brightens it up. And there's a helicopter, but yeah, I'll get your nose on this. Sensational. So the next one we're going to talk about is OSHUN V, and this is by the house of Imperia Fragrances. Love this fragrance. a dent. If I ran out of this one, I would buy it again and again and again. Y'all, love this. This is a very summer fragrance. I wouldn't even say spring. Summer, summer, summer. Vacation in a bottle. I love this stuff. It's very fruity, very airy, very sweet. There's some a tartness to it. I don't want to say sour. There's a tartness to this that's really good. It's almost giving me the tartness that I get in Mango Skin, which I absolutely love, you know. But you get that coconutty, milky creaminess on top of that, and the mango. Yeah, this is a stunning fragrance. I love this stuff. And this is OSHUN 5 or OSHUN V. That's however you want to say it, but I think it's OSHUN 5 by the House of Imperia Fragrances. Love this. The longevity on here is amazing. Yeah, very feminine though, but all fragrances are for everyone. But for reference point, if you love super feminine tropical fragrances, you're gonna love this fragrance here. Like I said, there's a bit of tartness, like a mango tartness, mango skin sort of tartness to this, and that milky coconut. It smells a little like an apricot in here too, or a little bit of see, it's making my mouth water, a little bit of a tart passion fruit. Y'all, this is intoxicating. Okay, love it. All right, by the House of Imperia Fragrances. The next one, I think this is the last one, y'all. Okay, is Tibet. Gorgeous bottle. I have two Tiziana Terenzis in here, and I didn't realize it. We have Orza by the House of Tiziana Terenzi, and then we have the amazing Tibet. So in Tibet, gorgeous fragrance. Gorgeous, I love it. So anyway, in here you get some green notes, you get some peach, some coconut, some cotton candy. It says you get some warm sand in here, you get some vanilla in here. It does smell like the beach, you know. I don't want to say that it's like an abrasiveness, but it's like a warm skin, like, you know, like a vanilla, like a dusty type scent in here, you know, but it's a good dusty. But it's gorgeous. You definitely get the sweetness from the cotton candy, the peach, the vanilla, y'all. This is a gorgeous fragrance. If I ran out of Tibet, I would definitely repurchase this fragrance again, and I absolutely love it. You know, the bottle's gorgeous. It lasts forever, you know, 8 to 10 hours, and that's with about 8 to 10 sprays. A lot of Tiziana Terenzi's fragrances, they last forever. The performance on all of her fragrances that I have, it's amazing, y'all. So you don't have to worry about the performance if you purchase a Tiziana Terenzi or a Paolo Terenzi fragrance, you know. Y'all, this is gorgeous. This is very feminine. This is an upscale fragrance. I would definitely be dressing up if I wore this out. You know, this is not a jeans. It's a jeans and a t-shirt if you want to throw on some heels and some beautiful jewelry. Then in that aspect, you can, you know, wear this fragrance. But other than that, you want to look really pretty and elegant when you throw Tibet on. And that's it. The bottle's gorgeous. Yeah. All right, I think that is it for my coconut review. I hope there is something that you're able to find amongst my fragrances. If you don't have any that you want to sample, go to the sites. You know, they have all these like sample fragrance houses out now. Get your nose on some of these fragrances. Definitely, I would say my top, can I give you a top 5? Okay, I don't want to say top 3 because it's hard. So my top 5 would be Tales from Zanzibar, number 1, Utopia, number 2, Love Alien Goddess, Intense, that is. I love Orza. Oh, yeah, this is hard. They're all so good. OSHUN V, OSHUN, Santal Complete, Tabit, Absocute. Like, they're all such gorgeous fragrances, so I'm not giving you. But my number 1 out of all of these, I'll give you my number 1 would be Tales from Zanzibar. And, yeah, I didn't bring Malibu out here. Malibu would be my number 2. Tales from Zanzibar would be my number 1. I don't know how I forgot Malibu. Okay, so let's include Malibu because that would definitely be a tie in the number 1 spot with Tales of Zanzibar. I can't believe I forgot Malibu, y'all. And that's by the house of Simone Andreoli. It is not here, but it's in the house, okay? Malibu is a boozy, rum, limey, coconutty fragrance, y'all. It reminds me of a lime coconutty mojito, and you all know I talk about Malibu until I'm like red in the face. I love it, and it's gorgeous, and it's by the house of Simone Andreoli. Hi. So get your nose on those fragrances. Definitely Malibu. I know it's always out of stock. It's hard to order, but if you find it, you could probably find it overseas, somewhere, or in another country, internationally. But get your nose on Simone Andreoli's fragrances, especially Malibu. All right, that is it. I can't believe I forgot Malibu, you guys. Yeah, where's my head? Anyway, I'm glad I went through that top 10 or top 5 before I closed out this video. Anyway, go into the world, have an amazing Siash, do good, be good. By the way, Malibu is beast. People compare that to Virgin Island Water by Creed, but it's so much better than Creed. It's just stronger, gives you so much character. The lime on there is on 10, and it's better than Virgin Island Water from Creed, okay? Anyway, get your nose on these fragrances. Go out into the world, spread amazing Siash, do good, be good, and get some coconut in your life, y'all. All right, bye-bye.